Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So it's good to be back in the chair talking to you guys after taking a couple days off. Now I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I was watching on YouTube all the celebration and festivities and all that. And I turned off the celebration as it ended and went on with my day. A day of celebration and joy has turned into a day of terror and panic as one dead, 22 shot, including 9 children at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. These numbers are kind of tentative, so take the numbers with a grain of sand, but we do know at this point that one person has actually lost their life after undergoing surgery in the hospital. Thoughts and prayers go out to her and her family. Panic crowds raced for cover as gunfire erupted west of Union Station at the end of the victory parade, attended by hundreds of thousands of fans. The Kansas City Police Department said that one person died and a total of 22 were wounded by gunfire. Children's Mercy Hospital Kansas City told KSHB that the hospital is treating 9 kids who have gunshot wounds. Lisa Lopez Galvin, a mother of 2 and diehard Chiefs fan, died during surgery at the local hospital after being shot in the abdomen. She was the most wonderful, beautiful person, Lisa Lopez, a longtime friend of no relation, told the newspaper. A KCPD spokesperson would not confirm whether Lopez Galvin was the confirmed death from the shooting. From what I understand, it is now confirmed. 3 people were taken into custody, cops said. The shooting is not terror-related, law enforcement sources told the Post. I am angry at what happened today. The people who came to this celebration should expect a safe environment, Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves told reporters. Because of bad actors, which were very few, this tragedy occurred even in the presence of uniformed law enforcement officers, she said, noting that there were some 800 cops deployed in the area at the time of the shooting. Some people, I guess, just don't care, right? Have no regard for their life or others. KCPD confirms no officers were involved in the shooting. One person, possibly a gunman, was chased down and tackled by heroic Chiefs fans before police took them into custody. Another video shows, and Grave said her department was working to determine whether the person in the video was the person they have in custody. Other clips of the chaos show revelers running for their lives and several injured people being taken out on stretchers. Video obtained by TMZ shows fans' cheers turn into screams when several gunshots rang out, sending people running in all directions. One of the reporters that I saw when I was watching the event live was saying that it was really crazy to see people who were standing around celebrating on one hand that had no idea what was going on. People that are just over there were running away from what was actually going on, you know. Speaking from experience and being in that area during the Royals 2015 World Series parade, I can say that you get pretty shoulder to shoulder even though you're outside and it's open. A lot of people are there. I mean, hundreds of thousands, possibly a million people. I can understand how some people standing over here would not know what's going on versus the people that are just a short distance away that are close to the events who are then trying to get away that are aware. Just pretty wild. The suspects have not yet been identified, by the way. Let's take a look at the footage of the man being tackled. You have to kind of look close. You might have to pause it, rewind it, play a couple times. But once you figure out who to watch, the process is actually easy to follow. But I'll point him out. It's the guy that's run away is the guy that's underneath this guy now. Underneath white shirt. Okay, I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna talk through it. See the guy running right there? See the guy running? Follow the white cap. Got tackled. Now he's on top. He got tackled by the second guy. He rolls over on top of the second guy. And the first guy that tried to tackle him then falls on top of him. So you can see right there, they're now both these men are laying on top of him, holding him down. And from what I understand is they're yelling for the police to come help this man in the white shirt. He actually did an interview. I'm not going to play it because it'll get copyright. But I'll tell you what he said was he was standing there. He saw somebody yell out, "Hey, stop him." And he just acted instinctively and stepped in front of him and brought him down. He said when he tackled him initially, a gun fell out of the guy's sleeve. He's wearing a big Carhartt jacket. I believe it's a Carhartt jacket. It's how he described it. And I think it's one of the women here picked it up, and I think that's what you see the woman here in the Chiefs shirt. That's funny because they're all wearing Chiefs shirts, but you can see her. I think that's what she did, was she picked it up and then she handed it off to maybe this other woman who's basically they're all just yelling for the police to come in and assist. They don't even know. They didn't even know what was going on. He said, the man said he didn't even know what was going on until he saw that the gun fall out. Until he saw the gun fall out of the guy's jacket, and then he knew that he had to stop the guy seriously. So that's the story with that. And like the police chief said, they're still trying to confirm who this person is, if this is one of the people that they have in custody and all that. So that's pretty much the story with that, with the guy being tackled. But, I will say, good job to that guy. I don't know if I would just, it's hard to say what I would do. What would you do in that situation if you just saw somebody yell, hey, stop him, and there's a random guy running? I don't know if it's my business when there's police everywhere. But I'm glad that this happened and nobody got hurt. So back to the article. Quote, please join me in prayer for all the victims of this heinous act, Chiefs linebacker Drue Tranquill wrote in a post that was retweeted by quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes. Pray for the doctors and first responders would have steady hands and that all would experience full healing, Tranquill added. Rick Burkhalter, the Chiefs' vice president of sports medicine and performance, said that he, his wife, head coach Andy Reid's families were all safe and heading on a bus to Arrowhead. Kansas City's mayor, Quentin Lucas, who was outside the station with his wife and mother when the shooting began, said the White House called and offered federal assistance in the shooting investigation. Lucas said that he had spoken with the Kansas City Chiefs, who told him that all the players and staff had been accounted for. This is a tragedy, the likes of which we would never have expected in Kansas City and the likes of which we will remember for some time, Lucas said. Missouri Governor Mike Parsons and his wife were also in attendance at the parade at the time of the shooting. Both were unharmed, the governor's office said. So wrapping up, I will just say that it's interesting and unfortunate that this incident seems to fit the narrative where the mainstream media tends to protect the identity of some shooters versus others when these types of events happen, depending on if it fits their narrative and such. One thing that I'm surprised is, and I'm thankful for in a way, is that more people didn't get hurt or killed in this instance. My thoughts and prayers do go to the family of the person who lost her life. All she wanted to do was go and celebrate her team winning the Super Bowl with the rest of her city and the rest of their fans. And it really sucks when jerks like this ruin it for everybody. And if you agree with that, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.